Hello? Anybody awake? Who's awake? We got 12:19 a.m. Hell yeah. My life is so together. I'm doing pure mage today because I think it's fun. Yeah, that's about it. Fuck it, let's go. Yo, did you guys... I don't know if I told you guys, but something's fucking wrong with me. I got some kind of like indigestion thing going on. Like for the past, I don't know, like 2 or 3 days, I've just felt like fucking trash, dude. Like absolute fucking shit. And I don't know why. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on. My intestines have been making strange noises. And that doesn't usually happen to me, you know. It's I don't really get sick. I think it's just the trash food I eat, to be honest. But still, it's concerning for sure. I still don't feel great. I feel like there's trouble brewing all the time, if you get what I'm saying. Don't want to get too graphic here. Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry I didn't stream for the past 2 days. I felt like my insides were about to explode. It's like I ate the shittiest tacos ever. That's what it felt like. In reality, I think it's just like frozen food and Subway and shit. I don't know. Do you have a gluten issue? You know, I've wondered that. I've had that thought. But like, you know, I eat gluten all the time and there's no issue. You know what I mean? And it's like only sometimes there's an issue. And it doesn't seem like it's gluten relevant. My stepbrother has some kind of gluten intolerance thing in it. It seems a lot different than what I got going on. Like, I almost never have sickness or whatever, but every once in a while when I eat something just really specific, I just get terribly fucking sick. And not like, oh, I have the flu type sick. I mean, oh, I just ate something really bad type sick. And it's like burning my intestines. Like there's a fucking firecrackers in my intestines. That's what it's like. It's extremely painful. There was one time I got it so bad I couldn't walk. I was like about to go to the hospital. But it only happens to me like once every 6 months. Oh shit. Well, there we go. We found him. Fire in the hole. Damn, this hole is too narrow. Honestly. Oh. Wonder where they went. Oh. Well, you know, this thing is really, really narrow. And that could be to my advantage, potentially. Damn. Maybe I could put a cannon down there. I really don't want to walk over there. Yeah, that's for the best. That's the best way to do it. Hell yeah, brother! Double spear? Does he know how to use it? Nope. I love to play pure wizard. It's so good. It's so stupid. Are you really fat rolling in 2026? Damn, brother. Well, that was something. That was something special. To be honest, I'm pretty sure gluten is just like bread or like taco shells. It's like that type of shit. I don't actually check like what's in my food very much, to be honest with you. I'm just kind of winging it, you know? I love gluten. Gluten is delicious. Yeah, it's It's like the filler in a bunch of different foods. At least that's what I think. Been eating the shit out of dried mango and it's been fucking you up. I don't eat fruit, so I can't sympathize. I might eat some blueberries every now and then, but that's about it. Stop eating gas station hot dogs. I don't. Not really. I do eat frozen food all the time because I don't know how to cook. Because I was raised by my dad, who could barely make a fucking cheeseburger. But chips? I don't eat chips either. Maybe some hot Cheetos once every few months. But chips, they make me feel like I ate a bunch of cardboard. I don't like I don't like the way it makes me feel when I eat chips. Fucking sucks. Damn, brother, you're about dead. Bye-bye. Oh, he lived. Damn. Well, that was too quick. I didn't even get to enjoy it. I didn't even get to taste that gameplay at all. I just inhaled it. You ain't ever had a good plum? Fuck no, dude. I don't think I've ever even seen a plum in my fucking life. Like in person, I don't think I've ever seen a plum. Not gonna lie. 1300 damage comet. I mean, that's pure wizard, you know? It's pretty bad shit. It's pretty stupid. I can get these to do, this little one to do 300 damage. It's fucking stupid. Slicer does 500, Piercer fully charged, it'll do like 1500 sometimes. Yeah, it's just fucking stupid, man. It is. I play a build like this when I want to play on easy mode. Although, you do kind of have to use your brain a little bit to play pure wizard. Like, it's more complex than monkey mashing with a greatsword or something. Oh my god, Dubsopotamus, thank you for the $5. I will use that to buy some actual food, thank you. Cucumbers or pickles? You know, I can't remember the last time I've had a cucumber either. I can stomach pickles if like McDonald's fucks up my cheeseburger and they put pickles on it. I can eat that shit. I don't like it. I'll usually take it off, but if I ain't got time to like dissect my cheeseburger and take all the bullshit out of it, I'll eat some pickles, you know. Again, it's not enjoyable, but I can stomach it. And cucumber, I think I've had cucumber bread. No, I'm thinking of zucchini bread, not cucumber bread. I don't think I've ever had a cucumber, dude. Not gonna lie. You love pickles. The bigger and the fatter, the better. Damn, that sounds that sounds very suggestive to me. Pickles are good. You should force yourself to like them. I don't know, man. That just sounds oppressive to me, you know? I'm a free spirit. Yeah, it's stupid. I have a level 200 mage on seamless and can hit almost 1500 with a comet. Yeah, pure mage is fucking dumb. And I could make it even dumber if I used a certain staff. So, like, with pure mage, you can just completely customize whatever buffs you want. Like, you've got, obviously, all your talisman slots that you fill up with exactly this, pretty much. Like, this is the only way to do pure mage. There's not really a better configuration. But with the staffs, you can pick and choose which type of spell you want to buff, right? You've got all these different choices. I actually don't have them all. I have like half of the choices. But yeah, you can buff Slicer, you can buff the moon spells, all the carrion spells. I like to use this one as my buff staff, because it gives you innate casting speed, and casting speed is, it's just free casting speed, because you know, whatever your offhand staff is, you don't actually have to use it. It just buffs you, just for no reason, right? So, combined with Radagon's Icon, you get maximum casting speed, just for free, pretty much, right? But I could put the carrion staff here and get an extra 300 damage on my piercer and slicer if I wanted to. You know, it's like pure mage is highly customizable. And then there's armor pieces you can use to buff everything, and then you can use your physic flask. I didn't take it to that extreme, and I'm not willing to have bad fashion to make this build better. It's already better enough, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Those fucking hideous armor pieces that Miyazaki thought would be funny. Like, yeah, you can get a lot of benefits from looking like a fucking dumbass. Ha ha. So funny, Miyazaki. I think he's in the elevator shaft. White Mask says hi. Burger King Mask too. Damn it, he's in the elevator shaft. Actually, there's 3 people. PlayStation menu says 3 people are down there. You know what? I'm not taking the elevator. Fuck that. Yeah, White Mask is a prime example of looking like a fucking idiot for 10% damage. It's just not worth it. Oh. I feel like we just fought this guy. What the hell? Huh. Well, he's dead. No way you just walked in that hole, you fucking idiot. Dude, he walked in the fucking hole. You guys are so bad. I can't even fucking play the game because you just fucking died of being a retard. Fucking Christ. What the? He watched me go up. He was like 10 feet away. He had full fucking bird's eye view of that elevator going up and he fucking still walked in that hole. You fucking retard. Jesus Christ. Sorry. I'm just mad that they put bots in my game, you know? That's because you're not using proper raccoon strats. You're not eating the good trash. Are you talking about the shitty frozen food I eat all the time? Stop! Yeah, the lizard people don't want you to know there's bots in the game. So I need to be careful what I say. I'll be getting demonetized real quick. Oh, why are you here? You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. Oh, that's not what I meant. Shit. Hey, this is the guy. Yeah, we just fought this guy, huh? I ran out of the hole and vaporized this guy like 5 minutes ago. Ah, it's a solo host. That makes perfect sense, yeah. Never be blue again, you piece of shit. Oh, you got lucky, lizard person. What? Damn, I used up all my blue again. Fuck. I gotta get used to that. I haven't played pure mage in a while. He's trying to mash. Okay. That guy is too stupid. We're not gonna fight him again. He's had 2 chances to not just be stupid. Looking forward to the 15 fog walls in a row crash out. Really fucking funny, dude. Knock on wood. It's literally gonna happen because you said that now. Divine Beast helmet says it all. Yeah, it's in the same category as Burger King Mask or Radon. Or whatever the fuck else stupid shit people have. Because they think, oh, I'll get a few more stats. And it'll be worth it to look like an idiot, right? Kicked a guy off with a big Rheolucaria elevator earlier. It's hilarious. Those raccoons are gatekeeping their trashy ways. I'm left to lick the dumpster clean. You shouldn't do that. I heard that's bad for you. You know, brother, I mean, most of us are basically eating trash. Like, all jokes aside, like, so I learned about something the other day that I actually didn't know. But, like, have you noticed that the food we're getting at the store is, like, really shitty? Like, have you bought hamburger meat lately, or chicken or something, and, like, you know, just paid attention to it? You know, like, looking at the texture and the consistency of the meat. It's really off. It's weird, isn't it? And I found out there's a reason for this. I guess they're using a lot more like artificial fillers in our food. Like, I don't know what the fillers are, but like a significant portion of our meat is actually not meat. And there's a economic reason for it, I guess, is it's too expensive to become a farmer now, I guess. Like, the cost of getting into farming is like super high, apparently. And the only farmers we have left are like super fucking old people that are retiring. And they're not selling their land, they're just sitting on it, you know, because that's what boomers do. And even if they were selling it, you know, Gen Z can't afford it anyways. So we're like ever so slowly just losing our food production capacity in the US. And they're supplementing our food with all kinds of weird stuff. And they're buying cheap food from overseas as well, with less quality control. And, you know, aside from that, I think there's probably lab-grown meat all over the place, even if they don't tell you that. I have paid attention to the consistency and like texture of meats lately, and it's because somebody pointed it out on YouTube, and then I started getting recommended these YouTube videos of people that like went to Walmart and bought food, and they'd like start cutting up their food and looking at it, and it's fucking weird. It's like it's not. It's definitely not what we were buying 10 years ago, even 5 years ago. You know. It's concerning. And also, though, I guess the government's buying up all the farmland as well, which is weird. Wonder what that's for. I think they just want to put data centers, probably. Hello? You worked at Walmart. Never buy pre-seasoned meat. Trust. You care to elaborate? What are they putting in there? What are the lizard people putting in there? Yeah, like the stream or you will get the most violent diarrhea of your life. Guys, it's not gonna put me... Wait. I think we're close enough. Maybe. I don't... Where the fuck are we, dude? Did I get him? Shut up, bitch. How you like that 262, motherfucker? Oh, oops. I didn't see that one. Shit! Hmm. You know, dude, I, honest to God, am not really sure where I am. Let me figure that out real quick. Ouch. Paul, my Lord and Savior. What's up, dude? You've been YouTubing, my dude, because it's not recommending me your fucking videos, and I'm getting pissed off. Fucking sick of it. Goddamn lizard people don't want us to know the truth, so they're not recommending Paul's videos. At least not to me. Okay, I should not have went this way, because there's nothing over here. Can I go to... Yep. Oh, what the... Dude! I'm literally fucking dead now. I'm dead as fuck, dude. Look at these very intelligent people. This is how smart people play Elden Ring, okay? You should pay attention. It just, it's not letting me traverse the world. There is an invisible wall. Say, no, you have to stay here and get ganked. Like a good little bitch. Hello? Why are you... Dude. Why are you hurting that turtle, dude? Okay, it doesn't suck up. Didn't know that. Yeah, that Eternal Darkness is pretty unreliable. Not gonna lie. Well, I guess I'm gonna use this guy. It's the best I can do. Take it or leave it. Shut up, bitch. His net is really bad, dude. Jesus Christ. Well, the troll doesn't seem to give much of a fuck, to be honest. Shut up, bitch. We gotta take them over to this fucking thing. Ow. Oh. Well, damn. Wow, that was awesome. That was fucking exhilarating. Eternal Darkness blocks that one ash used by Erd Tree avatars. It's really fucking inconsistent what it'll actually suck up. Have more than 30 takes? Are you talking about that YouTube video? That's normal. It'll literally take me like 30 minutes to do 30 seconds of commentary on a YouTube video. Dubsopotamus, I would advise you to stay the fuck away from raccoons, okay? It's like, there's like a 1% chance you're gonna get rabies, okay? And that 1% chance is scary enough. You put out a channel update, you're on hiatus, till you have something to talk about. Everybody cancel your memberships. I'm not canceling my membership. Shut the fuck up and take my money. Take it or leave it. I get what you mean, though, not having shit to talk about. Like that makes sense to me. I feel the same way. Hello? Anybody in there? Anybody home? Damn. Tragic what happened to that guy. I usually... Hold on. Never buy food from Lizard Mart. You go to Winco and get actual good food. I usually get my groceries delivered. Because it's actually cheaper than actually going to the store. Because, like, what you pay to get to the store is more than what you pay to have someone deliver your groceries. Right? Do not eat raw meat. Just don't. There's a whole bunch of fucking retards on the internet saying that raw meat is good for you. No, shut the fuck up. It's propaganda. It's a psyop. The lizard people want you to get sick and get parasites, drinking raw milk and shit. Hold on. I was about to say something important. I fucking forgot what it was. Hang on. Oh yeah, I always advise people not to write a script with YouTube videos. Like trying to like make words on a paper become your words. It like naturally makes you sound artificial a lot of the time. And like then you're trying to say exactly what you wrote on the script. So if you mess up at all, you're like, "Oh fuck, I got to do it again." Like I don't know if that's just me, but a lot of other people say the same thing. A lot of other people seem to agree. Right. And I think this is how it is. You're either a script person and you need a script, or you're like a stream of consciousness person, like me. Now, what I do when I make like a video essay or something, I just like make a mental list of bullet points of stuff that I want to mention, or like points that I want to go over, and then individually I just like go ape shit and say whatever I fucking like about it, each bullet point. And you know, I do that a couple times until I like what came out of my mouth, because you know it's all just stream of consciousness. It's all like what I think of at that time. You know, there's no script. I just like if I want to mention invasion matchmaking being bad, that's just what I write down. And like then I'll rant about that for like 2 minutes, and you know, I do that 10 times and then I mash it all together, and then it becomes like a semi-coherent video essay. Right. I think that's a lot better, because you're not trying to adhere to some rigid script that you wrote, and you're like naturally speaking. You know, it's not artificial. I don't know if artificial is the right word, but it's not like pre-planned speaking. It's natural and casual, you know. Maybe I'm just a fucking retard, but yeah, you're either a script person or you're not. You know, there's usually one or the other. It's not a whole lot of overlap. Who is Louis Pasteur? I don't know who that is, Paul. Must be before my time, you know. Hang on. Running similar build with Flamberge is so damn fun. What? Pure Mage Flamberge? Or Spellblade Flamberge? What is that? I ain't never heard of something like that. That's pretty exotic. Excuse me, sir. Until Miki Ozaki makes a new game, you just be retreading shit. Dude, it's tough to think of new shit to talk about. Like, that's why I started talking about lizard people and esoteric knowledge and like history and stuff during my stream, because like I've been streaming this game for years now, in like every single fucking question or subject about this game or Souls games that people have to ask, like the majority of them I've already talked about like multiple times, right? And that doesn't mean I don't want to talk about the game. It's just like I fucking need something else to talk about. I am not intellectually stimulated talking about invasion mechanics for the 900th goddamn time. And I don't think Chad is either. I don't. I think people that have been here for a while do not want to hear me talk about 6-player limit for the fucking 40th time. You know. That being said, it doesn't bother me to answer those questions or talk about them. It's just, I gotta have something else in there. You know. I gotta talk about, like, I don't know, the Siege of Vienna or something every now and then. Because I just don't feel intellectually stimulated talking about this game that much anymore. I mean, it's all been said. Every once in a while, somebody will mention something to me that I haven't talked about. But you know, all my hot takes are out there. Right? Like, people know my opinion on almost everything with this game. Like, in my ideal world, I'd talk about the game like 50% of the time, and then the other half of the time I'd talk about lizard people or something. You know. You're more interested in what the next FromSoft game is after Duskbloods? Me too. It's... So the next FromSoft game after Duskbloods is what's going to determine if, like, the PvP community survives, really. That's just it, right there. Apparently the next Elden Ring game will be a Night Rain tabletop. Shut the fuck up. That's not even funny. That's... It's not cool. Oh, Moonveil. I don't... Oh. Oh, they're both wizards. That's very fun and dynamic. Fuck! Morgan, Daddy, I need you. Where'd they go? Oh, they ran away from Morgan. That makes sense. You know what, dude? I already realize I need to put Star Shower on this thing. Because people are gonna run away. Like little lizard people. Okay, so being one mage, you still really don't stand a chance against 2 or 3 mages. It's like really impossible. And they're both Moonveil retards. That figures. That's very Elden Ring of you, bud. I can still lock onto you, brother. Dude, they're fucking afraid of Morgat. Morgat's level 70, dude. Like, Morgat should not be a threat to you at 168. Like, not even at all. Scared ass bitch. Oh, there's a blue. These people are certainly ganking. I can almost literally guarantee you that. Oh, come on. Like, why else would you be out here? You know? Other than trying to gank. I don't need the lock-on to be a wizard, you understand? But even so, he's not doing it right. I can lock on to him anyways. That was a frame trap. It's all by design. Oh, there goes my 1 PvE. Oh. Well, damn. Hilarious. I'll take an Elden Ring movie over the god-awful God of War TV series. I haven't even heard of that. Is that real? God of War? They were just too good. All of y'all take note. I disagree. I think the story is going to be some shinobi... What movie are you talking about? Hang on. I'm lost. I was getting maliciously ganked by retards. What makes you think the Sekiro anime isn't going to be good? Dude, anime is the only medium that can, like, translate video games into... Video game movies are bad. Right? They're always bad. I can't think of a single instance where they weren't bad, but animes can be pretty good. So, just let them cook. You know what I mean? See how it turns out. Don't worry, I know exactly what this game needs. 6-player limit, but only 1 invader, and Comet costs no blue anymore. Real fucking funny, Onyx. Real funny. Imagine telling Tekken players they have to beat a Souls boss before they get to fight an opponent. That's Duskbloods. Dude, I don't really know what Duskbloods is going to be like. I know I have to get the thing, and I don't have a choice, really. That's about it. I thought it was going to be like an extraction shooter type game, but... not a shooter game, hopefully, but... you know, of that nature. That's what I thought it was going to be. But again, we don't really know. It's all downhill since Night Rain. That reminds me, I was thinking about... I had a decent idea for a video essay titled From Software is Not the Company We Used to Know. And I'm sure you can guess what that's going to be about. Oh, fuck. Ow. I was looking at chat. Shut up. No fair. Right about there, yep. How many? Is there 3? Jesus. Oh, this is a dead end. I love cave gankers so much. Oh, 1 down. Let me out. That's the dead end again. God damn it. I don't know why I always try to go in that dead end. I always do that for some reason. Damn it. We got a bad wizard. The spammy type of wizard. You know, I don't know if Eternal Darkness would really help with what this guy's doing, honestly. But I could try it. Fuck! Where's that magma worm at? He's got blues coming in too. They were too lazy to kill the PvE, it looks like. Come on, Billy. Damn, he really just blocked it. Not a care in the world. Ignorance is bliss. Oh shit. Damn. That was awesome. Post the goddamn links. Bloodborne was inspired by a movie? Was it though? I feel like it was just inspired by like Victorian shit. The umbrella term, Victorian shit. That shit was corny. I didn't like Tekken 7 because of the KBD spam. I don't really play fighting games like that, so... Only Mortal Kombat. I don't really know. Tarnished Edition will have 4 new armor sets, new weapons, horse customization, and new starting class. If it's coming to all consoles, then it'll be a cool update. But you ain't buying a Switch. Those of us that are thinking about getting a Switch, it's literally just because of Duskbloods, not Tarnished Edition. Tarnished Edition is coming to all consoles. Like, all the update stuff is coming to every console. Essentially. So on PlayStation and Xbox, we get the same stuff as the Nintendo people. The real fucking panic is Duskbloods. That's why people are trying to figure out how to get the Nintendo. Myself included. Economic conditions and all that. Assassin's Creed movie? Never saw it. Well, after seeing what they did to Silent Hill and Resident Evil, I just have zero interest or faith in video game movies. Only anime. Like the Castlevania anime, fucking god tier. Cyberpunk anime, one of the best I've ever seen. But every game movie fucking sucks. Speaking of, Rio's got your links. Join the Discord. Support us on Buy Me a Coffee if you like the stream. If you're feeling really cool. Click their goddamn links. I'm reading your shit. Hey, Carlos. God damn it. There's so much chat. Demons of the Shadow Realm? Never heard of it, brother. Heard the Sonic movies were good. I don't know, honestly. My dad said the Mortal Kombat movie was good. I didn't really like it that much. There's some wiggle room, right? But generally speaking, when they make a video game movie, they hire these like directors. They've never played the games, right? So they just like they make a movie with the game's title, but it's not actually the game. Like it's just a completely different universe, right? Like the Resident Evil movies and the Silent Hill movies are just nothing like the actual games. Not even close. Like it's like they didn't even make an effort. It's literally just like brand recognition. That's same with the TV shows. Did you see what they did to Halo? My God, dude. Like, the Halo TV show is one of the worst fucking things I've ever seen in my life. It literally should not exist. The human race is worse off now that the Halo TV show is a thing. You know what I mean? It's just net negative for humanity. I'm almost out of nicotine pouches. Oh no. How am I going to play this game without nicotine? Huh? What the fuck? Paul Aiden, thank you for the $5. Very fucking cool of you, dude. Please main launch pad on Duskbloods. Paul, I really hate to be a downer, but I don't get the joke. Launch pad. Damn, fog walled again. I'm trying to understand, what the fuck is Launchpad? What is he talking about? I appreciate the money, though, for sure. He's making a reference to some game or movie that I haven't seen. What am I missing here? He's not gonna explain the joke. It's too esoteric for him to explain. My simple brain wouldn't get it. Launchpad is when you throw the mouse. Wait, what? Brother. No comprende. Fuck, dude! Wall of Death was right. We are gonna get to 15 Fog Wall true combo. It's only funny if I refuse to elaborate. He's the strong, silent type. Tony Soprano would love this guy. Oh, dude, I've had that happen to me before. Where I'm like, almost finished with a YouTube video, and then my shit crashes. And then you lose the entire YouTube video. Gotta start it all over. The worst time that happened to me is when I was doing a fucking video essay for this game, and I spent like 12 hours on it, and my shit crashed. I had to do it all over again. Pretty much, anyway. I still had, like, the gameplay. Right, but basically the entire construction of the YouTube video had to be redone. And all the commentary, which is the annoying part. A lot of short form content creators just make YouTube videos on their phone with like CapCut or something. Or I think there's a mobile Adobe. I think. All these new people in here, they're not new, it's just I'm streaming a little bit earlier. I started the stream at midnight. I usually started at 2 a.m. Right, so a big difference, you know? You spoke it into existence, you bastard. There's a bunch of Dead or Alive movies that I always make into the list of worst movies ever made. I always point to Silent Hill and Resident Evil when I talk about why video games should not be movies. But, yeah, there's lots of other bad ones as well. Animes, though. Brother, what? He's below me. The host is down. Like the stream, motherfucker. Hang on, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Where the fuck is this guy? Dim main expansion. Damn, dude. I didn't take you for a Lobotomy Kaizen fan. Well, I'm not sure what the fuck is going on right here. Highly suspicious spawn placement here. Can't say I'm a fan of this. Something's going on right now. I got fog walled 3 times and now it's doing this shit. Goddamn lizard people. Interfering. This might just be a sever. I'm not gonna lie. If I don't find the host in like 10 seconds, I'm probably just gonna sever and block it. Dude, he's just literally standing at the Grace. 600 miles away from where I spawned. That's crazy work. So crazy I can't comprehend it, you know? Ah. Not fast enough. Wow. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got one. It's a classic fire in the hole. And I ain't afraid of that puny fucking thing. What do you think this is, Mario Kart? You are done. Hello? Oh, he wanted me to come stand in range of the frisbee spam. Yeah. Ah. I can't... Something about this... The lighting out here makes it really hard to see. Maybe now I can use this. Yeah, it works. Oh, you got that one too. Ah, real funny. Real funny. Well, he doesn't swing twice, so I can't exploit that. Ah, you're dead. Sucks to be you, dude. Crouch poke. Fire in a hole. 1060. Probably would have done a lot more if he had health. Don't ever talk to me again, casual. Who are you talking to? Where the fuck did Dimmy go? I was just joking when I said shut the fuck up. What level are you? 168. Yeah. The best level to get spammed to death. I put 3,000 hours into that game on PlayStation 2. The Last Blade. Only game I put 3,000 hours into is fucking Bannerlord. And probably Elden Ring too. I think I've got like 4,000 hours in this game. Maybe Halo 3. Maybe For Honor? I don't know. Chivalry? There's a few games that I played the shit out of. But with Elden Ring, it's only because I have to. You know. I wouldn't play this game that much if I didn't have to. I'd still play it, but I play it more than I, like, organically would play it if I didn't have to, right? Why is he... Rio, why are you Breaking Bad referencing in my chat? There's nothing wrong with that, I'm just wondering. 4,000 hours minus 1,000 lost to fog walls equals 3,000. Yeah, I like your math. I didn't account for that. How much of that time are we spending actually playing the game? How much of it is dodging spam and getting fog walled? And staring contests, because the host won't move. How much of it is actually playing? Probably less than half. Dude, the only Final Fantasy game I really played was Final Fantasy X. The one with the underwater soccer. Which was really fucking weird. I barely remember it. That game was so weird, it's like a fever dream to me. I remember like the intro where it's like a futuristic city and then the fucking Squidbilly comes out of the ocean and eats everything. And then he wakes up and it's like medieval Hawaii. Yeah. It's like medieval Hawaiian fantasy. And they play soccer underwater. And when you got into, like, you'd walk around the world, and you wouldn't see any monsters or anything, but you'd just be walking, and all of a sudden the screen like shatters, and then it throws you into like a 3v3 turn-based strategy battle. Yeah, that game wasn't very good. I don't think. I don't remember it being that great. I think I played Final Fantasy VII, but I was too young to really understand how to play it. Actually, I remember Orin, the guy with the big sword, and Yuna, Titus. That's all. That's about all. Having a girlfriend is pretty all right, depending on who it is, right? There's a vast disparity in the type of woman you can get, right? I never been a big fan of turn-based games personally. Like where each team takes their turn throwing shit. And it's like a rigid system. I never cared much for that. With like Divinity, I like everything else about it, so I deal with that. But I don't really like that type of combat. You know what I'm saying? It's I remember a game called Dragon Quest Monsters I used to play on the Nintendo DS that I liked decently, well enough. It was like Pokemon, but with like cartoon monsters. Yeah. I guess that's what Pokemon are. But they were like more a different style, I guess. Women are awesome. Wife is the best. Only about 50% of women. Yeah. You either get the best thing that ever happened to you, or a psychotic succubus. There is no in between. And you can't tell which one you got until it's too late. Is PlayStation 5? Yep. Dude, it's doing this to me again. I'm not even where I'm supposed to be, like, at all. Let me see if I can just nail one with a comet, though. Or a cannon, my bad. Yeah, it's not even close. Do better. Yeah. Put me where I need to go. God fucking damn it! It's not gonna put me. Oh, third time's the charm. I've been looking all over for you, dude. This better be worth it. Oh, you like gravity spells, do you? Yeah. Brother, do not... I cannot recommend mashing L2 out of hit stun. It's bad for your health. Oh, he's dead already. That was not worth it. That was literally not worth it at all. I could have just severed and got a better invasion, probably. What level is this? 168. Brother, Paul Aiden, thank you for giving me even more money. Appreciate the $5. Very cool of you, Paul. I wagered $5. I'm paying $5. Let none say I don't honor my bets. Dog, I don't even remember what you bet. But I will certainly accept you sharing your hard-earned money with me. It keeps me alive. What was the bet? I don't think I read what he was talking about. The chat's moving too fast. I can only see like 10% of it. Well, maybe like 30% of it if I try really hard. Speaking of, I bet $5 that you'd reinvade. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I didn't see that part. If you said something and I didn't answer it, just assume I didn't see it. You know, I'm trying my best out here, but I've been through the American education system. I can barely read. Let alone moving words. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to read that? High ground, rather. Yeah, I get what you mean. Putting me too high to get to the host. Which is very common, so it was a pretty safe bet for you to make, I think. Bear? Hello? Dude, I just looked over and saw glowing eyes in my bathtub. And it's my dog just laying in there. It creeps me the fuck out. He just lays in there and stares at me. And I glance over and see these fucking glowing yellow eyes. It's just weird. It's a bathtub. I don't know why he likes to lay in there. He likes to stare though. Like he doesn't break eye contact. You don't read books, you just shake them real hard to make the letters fight each other. I do sound effects and everything. Dude, I think you should, Okay, I don't even have... I don't have a response to that. That's pretty funny. I've never heard that one before. I don't know where you got that or if you made that up, but that's funny. I couldn't have done better myself. Very fucking rarely someone can make me do more than, like, nose exhale chuckle. That one made me actually laugh. Involuntarily. It's doing it to me again. See that? When it takes long to load, it means it can't figure out where to put you. And... Fuck! Fuck! Why is this game? Fuck! Pretty good at saying dumb shit. I do it all the time. Me too. Third time's a charm. Damn, I'm just too good. Holy shit. I'm just too good. Nah, this build is just retarded. Bathtubs are cold and temperature safe for thick fur having dogs. Yeah, Bear is a Great Pyrenees. He gets really hot. He lays in the bathtub all the time. It's not a bathtub. We're not bougie enough for that. It's just like a stand-up shower, but... You know, a bathtub is a bathtub, nonetheless. I think he likes to be in there because there's like 3 walls all around him. So it like makes him feel surrounded by safety or something. I don't know. Because like, you know how sometimes when I go to bed, like, I don't like... I don't like to face away from empty space. You know, like I like to face, or I like to face away from the wall, so I'm looking at like all the empty space. Makes me feel more secure, cause I am a little pussy bitch. But I think it's the same for dogs, probably. Yeah. No, air conditioning is mandatory if you have a long-haired dog like that. They can't live in the heat. They're just not built for it. Oh my god. Brother. Shh. God damn it. Hold on. 1 second. Come here. Come here. Come on. Get over here. Bear! He's standing by the door having a panic attack. Get over. Come here. Get over here. Come here. No. Stop. Stop. Shh. God damn it. Come here. Come. Let's go. Come. Come. You fat fuck. Goddamn fat bastards. You better fucking quit it, dude. You need therapy. The war's over. And look, some invader's getting fucking ganked up there while you're distracting me. Fucking douchebag. He's dead. He's gone. Oh, he's lagging. Holy shit. You think you're real fucking funny ganking invaders in this place? Piece of shit. You're lucky my dog was distracting me. My dog's not actually fat. He's just big boned. He's 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 fucking massive. He's basically a pony. But he's actually relatively thin. He's just really heavy because he's gigantic. So when I try to carry him, like, my dog will not... He will not come if he doesn't want to. So if I want him to move, I have to pick him up and carry him. And it's not the easiest thing carrying a 130-pound dog. There have been times where I've had to carry him up the stairs. Like up my apartment stairs. Because he stepped in his own shit outside. And I didn't want him to step on the carpet. So I had to carry him up the stairs. It's a whole bitch, dude. Shut up! Prick! Shut up! There's no one there, dude. He is like, shut up! Prick! Goddamn! It's not funny, dude. I'm literally working here, dude. Yeah, no, random people, when they see him outside, they always call him a polar bear. I think he looks more like a lion, though. He's got like a big golden mane on his neck. He looks like a lion to me. Oh, that's some net right there. Yeah, his fucking net's really bad, damn. That sucks. There's a fucking massive delay on that. Does he even know that I'm fucking swinging at him? Or what? Because he had like ample time to roll that. He just didn't. I wonder what the connection looks like on Billy's end over here. He's clearly not. He's tripping balls right now, dude. There's no reason you can't roll that. Shut up. I'm trying to concentrate. You can't just be screaming like you pay rent, dude. At 12 o'clock at night. Sorry, 1 o'clock at night. Shut up! Why are we running around in circles? I need Star Shower for this shit. People that refuse to progress or engage at all. See, they're waiting for me to try to play so they can spam things. That's what they're doing. I've seen this so many times, it's so boring. Hello? Let's see. This is apparently the meta for dumb fucks. who don't know how to play. I'm just gonna go stand later in the level. I'm gonna read my chat for a second. Till you guys are ready to play. Okay, let me read this fucking shit. What the fuck are y'all arguing about? Final Fantasy? I'm gonna go back out there and they're still gonna be standing there. They're literally still standing there. Like, you can't be serious, Buckaroo. Oh. I'm definitely not coming out there now. Stupid fuck. Yeah, we're gonna have to put Star Shower. Wow. So stunning and brave of you two. Oh. Wow. You're such a little bitch, dude. I can't. You're so pathetic, dude. I can't. Oh my god, brother. All that stalling just to fucking die. Motherfucker stalled for like 8 minutes. Just to die like a fucking tard. Wow. Also, why do they even play? I don't know. They're Hylics. They lack a divine spark. Oh yeah, Star Shower. Yep, you're right, Cedric. That's why we need Star Shower right there. It's because of people like that. Actually, I think I like it like that. Not sure what you guys are arguing about. What the fuck is happening in my chat? Oh, they're arguing about Final Fantasy Tactics, which I have not played, so I'm gonna sit this one out. Yeah. I saw Saint Riot playing Final Fantasy Tactics. He really likes it, so it's probably good if he likes it. But like I said, I don't really know. I've never played that shit. Very little experience with Final Fantasy. Oh wait, I forgot to mention. Does anybody remember that Final Fantasy? It's like not like the other ones. It's like where you shoot guns, and you've got like this character with a red cloak, with like emo Sasuke Uchiha hair, something like that. Does anybody remember that, or am I tripping the fuck out? 'Cause I'm pretty sure me and my grandpa rented a Final Fantasy game from the local video store, and it was that one, Dirge of Cerberus. Yes, yes. I kind of like that emo ass video game. Like, everybody says it was bad when I mention it, but I liked it because I was 7 when I played it. You know, I was retarded. Drunk? No. There's a designated day where I fight people in the chat in this game. Good point. Saint Riot loves Final Fantasy Tactics and doesn't give a crap. I don't even... What's Final Fantasy 12? I don't even know anything about it. I don't think I've ever seen any gameplay that I know of. Dungeon Dice Monsters on the Game Boy Advance. Man, I had a Game Boy once. That thing was... I think I actually had a Pokemon game on that, but I was so young I don't remember what the fuck it was. Red Dead Redemption, the best Final Fantasy game. Yeah, Dirge of Cerberus was it was definitely different to the other Final Fantasies from what I know. Oh look, the same gankers. We just beat these guys like 5 seconds ago. I'm not coming out there, so you can just give up on that. Gotta just make them play the level. If they won't play the level, I'll just sever. Give them like a second to play the game before I sever. See if they'll come up. I'll at least give you a chance to play the game. Going once, going twice. Alright, I'm good. Nothing more pathetic than when a gank bows at you. Nah, yeah, you're right. I don't know, it's the same as teabagging or something. Vincent Valentine, he is a lot like Alucard, isn't he? Now that I think about it. Demi's like a great white shark, you never see it coming. Scared of elevator with a powerful gank squad. It's not the elevator, it's actually playing the game that they're afraid of. They don't want to engage with the level 20 PvE at 168, which is insane, right? the PvE in Raya Lucaria should not even remotely be a threat if you're 168. That's crazy. Oh, there's the host. It's a solo host. Damn, I'm gonna sever this. I'm not doing this shit. We're good on this. We're not doing bad invasions. I'm just gonna pass. Tactics had characters. They didn't suck. Well, valid point, I guess. Although, I don't really know. I think Final Fantasy is known for having good characters in general. I think that's the main reason people play them, right? Fogwall again. Damn. On what day do you fight us? It's kind of random, but I do like Fight Club in Elden Ring like once every month or two for my channel members and Patreons, and buy me a coffee people as well. And even if you're not a supporter, you still get a chance to fight me, but it'll just be like more random, I guess. I also do taunters runs for them where you can invade. But like I summon my members and then everybody else gets to invade. I don't really know when I do them though. Like I just randomly, like 3 days before it happens, I'll make a post about it. That's pretty much how it works. It's not really monthly. It's like bi-monthly. I don't know. It's just whenever I get a chance to do it, really. And it's one of those things where I can't, like... It has to be a set time of the day so people know. And, like, I almost never know when I'm gonna get to stream. Like, it's completely random what time of day I get to stream. So, it makes it difficult to do events like that. Because I tell people 7 o'clock, and then it's like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to stream at 7. I end up doing it at fucking 10 or something. And that is because of loud neighbors, yes, among other things. Damn, 30 damage? What? Excuse me? Damn, you're dead. What if I just vaporized you right now? Oh, damn it. How you like it, bitch? Trying to wait for his blue to get here. This host is made of paper mache. Out of his misery. He doesn't have to suffer anymore. Whenever your wife gives you the nod. Dude, I've heard that before. I think I get the joke. That's pretty funny. You don't ever do Coliseum? Coliseum, not really. When I do fight my channel viewers in this game, it's usually not in the Coliseum. Sometimes, though. I think people expect the chaotic chat at nighttime. I think people do. During the daytime, it's not like this. It's a lot more like normal shit people are talking about. At nighttime, people get into all kinds of shit in my chat. It's almost 2 a.m., by the way. Rating a game you haven't finished? I think if you played a game enough to, like, decide you don't like it, then you can say it's bad. Even if you didn't finish it. What do normal people talk about? Usually the game, pretty much. Brother, what the fuck? $20? $20? Thank you very much, Dungeon Master. Didn't expect that at 2 a.m. Howdy, drunk. Just got back from my martial arts class. I also scored 7 free pallets. I'm planning on building a simple shed for my firewood, so the more pallets I have, the better. How goes the invasions? You know what, Dungeon Master? Actually, they've been pretty good. Invasions have been not terrible, which is weird because they're usually really bad at night. But I do appreciate you funding my Elden Ring expeditions. $20 is a lot of money. My dad did the same exact thing. He built this fucking... I told you my dad used to use a fireplace when I was a kid. Like, he didn't pay the heat bill. He would just run the fireplace. I think I told you that, probably. He said it was cheaper to just go buy firewood and chop it himself. And use the fireplace and, like, have space heaters in the bedrooms. But anyway, he built this, like, big, gigantic fucking wooden... I don't even know if you call it a box. It's like a big-ass fucking receptacle, I guess, for firewood. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, you know, that's what men should do. Men should build things, you know. You shouldn't go buy a shed from the Amish or Walmart. You should build one yourself. That is what men do. As well as martial arts. Most dudes would have just went and bought a shed from the Amish. Down the road, though. If you guys have Amish. Not everybody has Amish. Not everybody is blessed to have Amish. Are you dead? Nope. Kind of looks like Still Bobsky, doesn't he? Men should build Legos. That too. Yep. Anything you're doing with your hands is good for your mental. Especially for men. Like, we're literally biologically engineered to do that, you know, to build stuff and put stuff together. That's what the aliens wanted us to do when they genetically engineered us. Still Bobsky? Oh yeah. Minecraft too. Yeah. Yeah, men like to build things, even if they don't know it. Even if they're like super domesticated and like posh, and they never fucking done anything like that, they still would like it if they tried it. Probably. I've never like I can't say I've ever met another man that said they didn't like to build stuff or like put stuff together or like at least craft something, right? Yeah, no, Steel is really good at the game. Speaking of, my my most newest YouTube video is gonna have a Stilovsky cameo because I found an invasion where we had together, and I just put it in the video. I put the gameplay in the video with Steel in it. It was just a random invasion, but I kind of forgot about it, so I'm gonna use it. Oh my fucking god, you took it from me, dude. What the f- You're sure he knows? I I don't think so. Me and Steel have had like a few co-invasions in this game, and I don't really remember 4 out of the 5. Like, I don't think either of us thinks about that very much. I've had co-invasions with Chase the Bro too, and I ended up in his YouTube video, and someone else had to tell me about it because I didn't know. It's not that big a deal, but it makes people excited when they see like another content creator in like if you're watching G9 and you see Stilovsky or Taste the Bro and it's a cameo in their video, people like that for some reason. So I guess it is cool. It's not a collab or anything. It's just like coincidental, but it's still cool nonetheless. 314 Phantom? Well, he didn't exist long enough for me to even notice that he was over leveled, so. It's not the first time Tree Daddy has vaporized me. Dungeon Master. Steel used to play this game on computer. A lot, but everybody switched to PlayStation because there's like artificial latency if you play this on computer. Oh yeah, one more time with the links if you would. I gotta go buy nicotine pouches in a second. And gotta try to finish my YouTube video that I've been working on for 6 days or something. Yeah, I generally like Stilovsky. He's usually right about like 95% of what he says. He's had a couple stinkers in his repertoire of opinions, but that doesn't really matter to me that much. I'm mainly just talking about like what he says about low level sometimes and twinks. But generally speaking, I usually think he's all right. He's not like my buddy. I don't know him. He's just like another content creator that I passively observe. You know, I I, I watch his hot take YouTube videos. I don't really watch his gameplay videos, like him just playing, but I do watch his hot takes to see if he's what he's talking about. And he's usually right about what he says. He seems like a decent guy. But his takes on low level are not the best sometimes. Dungeon Master's got your links, or actually, Rio's got your links, and Dungeon Master. Join the Discord. Support us on Buy Me a Coffee if you're very cool. I think Stilovsky and G9. Well, all content creators, but especially Stilovsky and G9, they get like unreasonable amounts of schizophrenic haters. And that that is because they make people feel inferior. They're just better than 90% of people, and that makes them feel bad. So they just naturally hate them, right? So even though I don't know those guys, I will defend them because like I don't care who it is if you're gonna like try to just shit talk somebody for no reason and make up schizophrenic reasons to hate them. I I'm not gonna just let you do that, you know. And that's usually what happens with Steel and G9 is they get just people making up fucking invented reasons to hate them, when in reality it's just because they're better than them and they don't like that. Yeah, I try hard as Steel. I mean, you can say that you don't like his style of play, or you can say you don't like the way he does his content, but you can't say like, "Oh, this guy's a piece of shit" or something. And like, that's usually what people do, right? Same thing with Only Waifu as well, for a different reason. Like people just hate Only Waifu because he's a massive channel, and everybody resents that. Like Only Waifu has done pretty much nothing wrong, and he deserves respect, generally speaking, but people fucking hate him anyway. Because he's big. Right? He got big really fast because he did pretty much a different style of content to everybody else. That's why he got big really fast. And people resent that. People even hate Chase the Bro. The most inoffensive person. Like the most basically Christian, inoffensive person. People make up reasons to hate Chase the Bro as well. It's true for all content creators, but especially G9 and Steel. But generally speaking, if you're gonna shit talk content creators in my chat, I'm gonna tell you you're a fucking idiot. Unless it's true. On the rare occasion that like what you're saying is valid, like I'll let you say it, but most of the reasons people hate G9 and Steel are completely fabricated. Hating is okay sometimes, but as a conglomerate, we gotta do better. Yeah, I think I get what you mean. What's your favorite build for invasions? Probably still my Spellblade. Not this build, but like, it's this build with a weapon. It's this build with Knight's Greatsword. Or Great Katana, essentially. That's my favorite build, probably. Maybe the Blood Dragon build, maybe. The one with the Flamberge or Great Katana. And the dragon spells and the bleed. I can't think of anything else that I like better than those. Maybe the Pyromancer with the Claymore. Um, uh, everybody's got bad takes, you know. Even if they're right about 95% of shit, there's gonna be a stinker in there. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Except for me, of course. I'm always correct. No, I'm joking. I usually don't talk about things unless I'm pretty certain about them, though. Like, I usually won't talk about stuff that I'm not sure of, or I won't make an assertion that I'm not absolutely sure of. And if I do, I'll say, I don't really know I don't know that much about this, but this is what I think. Like, I'll put a qualifying statement or something so people know, like, I'm not exactly confident in the opinion and you shouldn't take it seriously. But generally, I make sure I know what I'm talking about before I say something. There are exceptions, though. Try not to hate content creators. Yeah, you shouldn't. You can say you don't like them. Like, you can say, I don't like their videos or something. But, like, a lot of people just irrationally hate for no reason. And they make up reasons to justify so they don't sound schizo. Even though that doesn't work and they still sound schizo anyway. G9 is cool. Not gonna hate on anyone for being skilled at the game. That's how you should look at it. You just have to accept that there's gonna be, no matter how good you are, there's gonna be people that are better than you. You know, it doesn't matter. The game is not competitive anyway. You know, this game is, it's more so, you performing well in this game is more so based on the builds you use than it is on your skill. Right? It's like being good at the game helps, but what really is going to make the difference is what you're using. It's just not a competitive game. You know, so there's no reason for you to give a shit. Like, yeah, Stilovsky and G9 are almost certainly better than you, and it doesn't matter. But a lot of people get offended by that. You know, they can't stand the fact that there's this YouTube guy that's better than them. So they hate him. Well, you know, G9 doesn't do himself any favors because he's very blunt. He's like very blunt and brash, and like, I'm not saying that he's unlikable or something, but he's not like a charismatic guy. He's just not like a great, I don't know how to say it in a nice way. He's not like Chase the Bro, where he's like really good at talking. You understand? So he has these really blunt, probably offensive opinions about the game or whatever, and he says them in a way that's like abrasive because he's clearly not a speaker. You know, you watch G9 to see him play. You know, you're not watching G9 to like listen to his voice, probably. You're probably watching to see how he plays. That's what the tryhard content is about. It's about how they play, right? And then you have like Chase the Bro or Saint Riot, where it's more about listening to what they say rather than how they play. You know, it's a spectrum. But yeah, G9 he can be abrasive for sure. And not in the same way that I'm abrasive. You know, it's kind of a different thing. You've seen way better invaders than him? Well, yeah, there is people out there that are better than G9 and Steel as well. You know, as far as content creators go, they're the best at the game. But there's unemployed couch potatoes out there that play this game more than any of us, right? And they're going to be better, right? It's just always a fact of it. You're never going to be the best. On your Steam, you clearly state that you are a bottom of the barrel invader. Not horrible, but you know, no matter, you're nowhere near the best. Even when you was doing Dark Souls 1, you were above average. I think the best way to measure your talent as an invader is win rate. So like percentage based win rate. Because, like, you can't judge people based on individual invasions. You just have to look at the raw win rate. A normal win rate for invaders is, like, maybe 25%. Because, like, you're supposed to lose. Like, it's the whole system is designed for you to lose. So, like, 25% is, like, probably average win rate. And, like, if you can get up to 50%, you're, like, in the top 1% of invaders. Now, when you look at us streamers, you might not realize that, because we play this game all the time, and we have, like, 70% win rates, right? And that's just literally because we play the game all the time. For the average person, it's not like that. For the average player that, you know, goes to work and then comes home and plays for 2 hours and they invade, they're winning like 25% of the time. And that's probably being generous, you know. It also depends on what bracket you play. Higher brackets are much harder to win because of, yes, it's because of spam and cheese. Yeah. The Souls mechanics just completely break down at high level. So it really doesn't matter your actual mechanical skill. It's more about your patience at high level. How long are you willing to wait for them to stop spamming so you can play the game? You know, I think the best measure of skill is like mid-level invasions, where people have to actually play the game. And it's mostly melee. Like level 60 invasions. What's your win rate? You know, and that's how, I think that's the best way to determine if you're a good invader or not. Well, Dungeon Master, invasions were a lot easier in Dark Souls 1. Like, astronomically easier. You know, there was all these anti-invader measures were just not there in early Souls, right? So we had it, like, really easy back then. So I would say back then, if you're an invader, a win rate of 70% was probably average. Now it's like 25%, I'd say. Because the whole game is stacked against you now. I think during this stream, my win rate was probably like 70%. Something like that. My win rate was probably 70% or so. I don't know, I don't really keep track, but other people have kept track for me. And it's usually like 70-80%, somewhere in there. Sometimes I have a bad stream where it's more like 60 or 50, though. But, you know, streamers do get the worst invasions on average because there's a lot of stream snipers. And stream snipers do desperate shit to win. Like, they can be really desperate. G9 is brutally honest all the time. Yes. And you can get away with that if you're, like, super charismatic. Like Chase the Bro or something. G9 is... I'm not saying he's not likable. I'm not saying he's, like, a bad speaker. He's just not, like, charismatic. He's not, like, a good speaker. He's just, like, a regular speaker, I would say. So he doesn't... He says things in a way that doesn't sound good. You know? Like, he says his offensive opinions in a way that doesn't sound as nice because he's not very charismatic. I know. I just don't like to see, like, random people, like, try to shit talk content creators for no reason. You know, and that's usually what it is. It's usually people just making shit up. Please don't be a solo. I waited a long time for this one. I think that was like 10 minutes of me just sitting there. Later, Foshless. Thank you for watching. Oh! Jesus Christ, what just happened? Dude, I blinked and he was dead. Literally, what happened there? Oh. Oh, your net's just not good, is it? Jesus Christ! Brother, you're tripping balls right now. What the fuck, dude? What the f... Overlapping iframes. Damn, that's some bad net right there. Sometimes you die to stupid shit, even against less skilled players. Yeah, because the game is built for people that aren't skilled. It's not built for you, you know. People that mash L2 out of hit stun will probably beat you. If you expect them to do something like coherent and they just press L2 out of hit stun, they get instant hyper armor and fucking vaporize you. You know. The game is built for dumb fucks, it is. It's not built for the skilled players that know what they're doing, you know. Yeah, I know that if you're gonna have hot takes and say like offensive things, it's a lot better to be charismatic, for sure. It's a lot better to like be enjoyable to listen to. Because if you're just like an average speaker, it's gonna sound a lot worse, right? Like Chase the Bro is the best example. He's like probably the best speaker out of all of us, I would say. And he could say some pretty fucked up shit, and I'd just be like, oh, whatever, because he sounds good saying it, you know. I'm not saying he could say the N-word or something. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying, like, he could say something that was pretty offensive to me, and I would just not care because he sounds good. If G9 said it, I would notice a lot more, because G9's is not the same as Chase the Bro, I guess. And you could probably... Wait. Drunk's builds will be used as inspiration. A lot of people use my builds, as it turns out. I run into them semi-regularly. Like, maybe like once or twice a day. Maybe? I don't know. Something like that. No. Chase the Bro never said the N-word. I'm just saying hypothetically. Like, Chase the Bro could say something that would ordinarily piss me off. Right, and I would just probably be okay with it, because it's Chase the Bro saying it. And he sounds good. I was using the N-word thing hypothetically. If Chase the Bro said the N-word. I thought I was pretty clear about that. And no, I would not be okay with Chase the Bro saying the N-word, obviously, but... I'm talking like other offensive things. Like if he said, what's a good example? Like everybody that uses Moonveil is an inbred fucking cunt. Like if he said something like that, I would just be like, he sounds good, so I wouldn't care, you know? Can't say you wouldn't laugh. Hearing Chase the Bro say the N-word would be quite the experience. Yeah, that would be weird and jarring. Chase is a model citizen. He would never call someone... Yeah. He almost certainly he would never say that. I don't know, because if you heard Chase the Bro back in, like, Dark Souls 3, he was a lot... He was very different. He was very, like... I don't know, he said some cuss words all the time. He never said anything like that. But he did say offensive shit. Like, he was a completely different person. He was a completely different person. Like, if you think of how mean I am now, how I shit talk people, Chase the Bro was like objectively more intense than I am now, by far. Like he was a douche, and I liked him better back then. Not gonna lie. And like I said, he's a good speaker, so he can say like awful shit about these players, and it's good, it's fine because he sounds good saying it, you know. Chase was replaced by a lizard clone. Yeah, yeah, the lizard people. But yeah, no, he, early Chase the Bro was like sort of an inspiration for me, right? Like him and Ouroboros, the way that they used to talk about people playing these games. Everyone should take the First Amendment seriously. It's literally the most important thing in our Constitution. Not to get political. No, it's... Hey! No! Come here. Come here. Come here. Say it to my face. Come here. Second Amendment. Hold on. I'm being interrupted. Get over it. I also agree the Second Amendment's very important. But you need the First Amendment to advocate for the Second. You know what I'm saying? You guys hear that heavy breathing? We just don't have good health care. Yeah, I know. That's a huge problem, for sure. Bear seems very excited. It's because he knows we're going on a walk. I have to go to the gas station to buy myself nicotine pouches. And every stream, when I get done streaming, we go on like a 3 a.m. walk. He knows he's about to go on a walk. So, I'll walk him around for like 20-30 minutes, and then I'll stop at the gas station and buy my shit. It's routine. Oh, I got a burp. It's routine. I don't know, maybe the Second Amendment is more important. I would actually say you need the Second Amendment to guarantee the First and Third. Right. I think that's my take on that. Dude, Dungeon Master, I heard about this fucked up story from Spain a couple days ago. I'm not gonna talk about it. It's not. I'll probably get demonetized if I talk about it. Yeah, they kind of turned off the invasions on me. Yeah. Video game voice chats in like 2005 were crazy, dude. It was like a fever dream. If you weren't there, then you'll never know. But it was a crazy fucking time. And I honestly, part of me misses it. Hold on, I gotta mute for a second. Okay, we're back. My inbred neighbors were outside talking really loud. They're fucking loud all the time. All the time. Fucking uncivilized people. Barbarians. Getting laid is like the easiest thing any of us could do. Why is that some respectable height to achieve? It depends on who you are. Yeah, I think getting laid is easy. Finding women is not difficult at all. But for other people, it's not the same. Not everybody is genetically gifted or whatever, financially gifted, whatever. Oh, lot of young men can't get a girlfriend, you know. I read a statistic. I swear to God, it was 70% or 60% of Gen Z adults have never had a boyfriend or girlfriend. And that's not just the men, it's also the women too. But it's more significant for the men. Uh, I social media I think has made it like really people don't know how to talk to each other in real life anymore. You know, everybody's like socially retarded now. Yeah, for someone. Hold on, I got it. Oh, that's something just happened there. Hang on. We're gonna get him. Okay. What was I talking about? Um, so if you're from the 90s, you probably didn't have like internet for most of your life, or at least half of your life. Like for me, I grew up early 2000s to 2010s, right? And from 2000 to 2010, I basically had no access to the internet ever, unless I went to like my aunt's or something. So at that time, it wasn't like standard to have the internet. You know, a lot of people couldn't afford it, my parents included. My parents were too poor for internet. So I had a normal childhood, right? I would go outside with my friends and play with sticks. We would ride our bikes around town, and, you know, they'd be like, make sure you're home by the time the streetlights are on. That's how it was. Small town, you know. I had like I was actually a human being during my childhood. I did what human beings are supposed to do, which is socialize. And I think that was a very like positive impact on me and a lot of other people because we actually know how to socialize. We know how to talk to women. We know how to make friends. We know how to function as a person because we didn't always have access to internet and instant entertainment, instant gratification. You know, we didn't have substitutes for actual social interaction like people do now. By the time I had internet in the house, I was like 14 to 16, I think. So I lived most of my upbringing without internet. Right. So for people like us, yeah, it's pretty easy for young men that are normal to get laid, for sure. Like I've never had problems finding a lady when I want one. You know, like it's a really simple thing. Even when I'm not looking for a woman's attention, they manifest in my life, right? Which is what happened to me very recently. I've been hanging out with a lady recently, even though I've not been trying to find one at all. But for people that are socially retarded because of the internet, it's like this impossible thing. You know, they're too afraid to talk to people. And if they do talk to people, they're just weird and off-putting. You know? So they resort to, like, dating apps. And that never works out. Because dating apps are... It's just a failed system. It doesn't work. I still get excited over sticks. If I see a nice stick when I'm walking my dog, I'm like, man, I kind of want to take that stick home. You know? I don't actually take it home, but... Me and my friends used to go to our backyards and we would make, like, fake swords out of sticks. We would, like, tie sticks together to make them look like a sword. And we would play, like... We would pretend we were, like, Dungeons and Dragons and shit. And we'd play G.I. Joes outside. You know. This was all back when I was a kid. It was a good time. Yeah, I think you gotta get your ass beat at least once as a man to be like, I don't know. I think it's a vital part of your male canon experience. You have to get your ass beat at least once, like lose a fight. Losing a fight is good for you. They've been hammering their face bones too much. Dude, oh my god. That looks maxing shit is literally just Mouse Utopia, dude. It's so fucking weird. It's just bizarre watching Mouse Utopia happen like right before our eyes. These young men that are getting fucking plastic surgery and wearing makeup and doing all kinds of other harmful shit to themselves to try to look better. If you don't know what looks maxing is, it's easy to figure it out. It's like a subculture of young men that have never been laid. They've never had a lady, and they think that like hyper fixating on their appearance is gonna fix it. And like, yeah, obviously appearance matters. It probably matters the most, but you can't, like, it's not the only thing. Charisma is what is equally as important, I think. And those dudes don't have it. I'll tell you what. They are the most terminally fucking online people.
Give them some links one more time, would you, Demi? Or Dungeon Master. The chat is moving too fast, and I've kind of lost track of it, to be honest with you. Clavicular is probably the biggest douchebag on the planet. I don't know. It's either him or that tater tot guy. I'm not sure. Dungeon Master got your links. Join the Discord. You can support my Elden Ring activities on Buy Me a Coffee. Click the links. Or don't. You know, there's some good stuff in looks maxing. You know, there's like take care of yourself, go to the gym, work out, moisturize, have a skin routine, trim your beard, facial hair care. You know, that's all good stuff. That's like taking care of yourself stuff. And that's part of looks maxing. Right. Like I started moisturizing more because of looks maxing. I didn't used to moisturize my skin or take very good care of my skin. And now my skin is way better. But there's some really bad stuff in looks maxing too, like plastic surgery, all kinds of, well, people are putting things in their bodies they shouldn't put in their body. You understand? Don't want to get specific. And the bone smashing. They think that if you smash your bones with a hammer, it'll give you like that handsome Squidward type facial structure. And it's funny. It's funny, but it's fucked up for sure. It's so sad watching them do that, because like they're doing it to get that jawline and cheekbones, you know. Which for some reason, some people... The Patreon? Yeah. Yeah, link the Patreon. Link it all. I feel like I don't need to say the Patreon because I already say, like, buy me a coffee. You know? They're pretty similar. Most of the people that used to use Patreon switched over to buy me a coffee. Interestingly enough. But, yeah, it's weird watching these people smash their faces trying to get that jawline that I got for free. Like, I eat like shit. I've never had plastic surgery, never smashed my bones, and I just got that jawline for free, and it's kind of hilarious to me that people want it that bad, because I've always hated it. I've always felt like I looked like a fucking caveman, you know? But apparently this is what people want. That's what men think is attractive to women, is this jawline that I have. And cheekbones, too. Unfortunately, I have that very sharp, angular facial features. And I've always hated myself and thought I was hideous. No fucking way, dude. Yeah. Yeah. My face is very square or diamond shape. I think. One of the two. It's like, I don't know. My jawline is fucking massive. And my cheekbones are pretty high up and massive too. Not massive, but they're definitely noticeable. I've always felt ugly because of that. You know, like obviously I am a man, I am a male. I think feminine things are pretty. I think feminine facial features are pretty. So, if I have hyper masculine facial features, I'm going to hate myself, right? Because I don't think that's attractive. But at the same time, even though I think I'm hideous, I've never been treated as an ugly person. So, I'm sure the truth is somewhere in the middle. You have those angular features too, but you never disliked it. Only disliked your very pronounced Adam's apple. Dude, my Adam's apple's fucking massive too. It actually, like, every once in a while, if I swallow, I get like this weird pain in my Adam's apple. It makes me feel like my Adam's apple's too big. Cause like, when I'm swallowing food, it feels like it's like ripping some cartilage around there or something. I've never figured out why that is. Gino Machimo? Who's that? Oh, he's the YouTuber. Um, People always called me Twilight Guy. Probably hundreds of times. I'm not doing a face reveal ever, so yeah, that's. I guess you can kind of guess what I look like based on that. I've never seen Gino Machimo. I don't know what he looks like. But yeah, probably hundreds of fucking times throughout my life, people called me Twilight Guy. Even going as far as to like point at the movie pictures, the movie posters, and point it out. And I always took that as an insult because back then, Twilight Guy was considered like a fairy, you know. But yeah, I have similar facial structure to that guy. We look decently alike. Still very different though at the same time. You pictured me looking like a raccoon. That's kind of funny. I'm really pale, right? So I've got those, like, you can see my veins in the corner of my eye. On the inside of my eyes, I have, like, the vascular circle. And sometimes I think I look like a raccoon when I'm really tired. They're not that pronounced, but, like, other people don't notice them that much, but I notice them, right? I had the Justin Bieber haircut as well for a while. Yeah, I did. And I finally got a fade, and I was so much happier. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not doing face reveal, I don't think, so I give people a pretty, like, vague description of what I look like so they can kind of figure it out. A lot of people are apparently curious on what I look like. You got hair like Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons? Damn, that's fucked up. You're balding, huh? That's my greatest fear, is going bald, because my head is like sort of square, dude. Like, I would not look good bald at all. I gotta keep my luscious blonde hair as long as I can, because if I start going bald, I'm never gonna get a lady's attention again. I would look particularly bad as a bald. I started using pomade, right? And I'm afraid it's gonna make me go bald. And maybe I'm thinking of a different character, Dubsopotamus. I'm not too well versed on The Simpsons. Yeah, some men look good with bald head. Some don't. I know that I wouldn't. My head is not particularly round. The like crown of my head is very angular, right? It's like not square, but like vaguely square, I guess. You know, kind of like my face. It's part of that sharp caveman features. Is my head pointed? No. But there is like... The top of my head has that little ridge on it that some people get. Like, I have a widow's peak, my hairline, and then up the top of my skull, there's like... It's not... I don't know what to call it. It's like... It's almost like you can tell where my skull joined together. Right? Some people's heads are perfectly round, and some people's heads are like angular. And mine is decently angular to the point where I can't really be bald. Well, Dungeon Master, I'm pretty sure you're a lot older than me. I think you did say you were... I think you said you were 40 last time. So, you know, it's pretty normal. A lot of people start going bald at 40, you know. Think we share the same DNA? Well, I'm 5'6", and you said you were 5'3", so we're both short. Both got caveman features. Both blonde. Are you blue-eyed as well? Yeah, the best way I can tell you what I look like is... Imagine the guy from Twilight. He looks like a cousin of mine, maybe. Like he's a blood relative, but not exactly the same, but same general face type. And like, yeah, but just blonde and short. That's pretty much what I look like. Ouch. I can never remember his fucking name. Twilight guy. Oh shit. How the turntables? Yeah, I have blonde hair and blue eyes. I used to have like platinum Targaryen blonde hair when I was a kid. Now my hair is more like Jaime Lannister from season 1. That color. I don't know, sometimes I think my eyes are green. Like in certain light it looks green. They have like a green ring on the inside and the outside is blue. His name is Edward. No, the actual actor's name, I can't remember. Yeah. Throughout my entire life, people have compared me to that guy and said that we look a lot alike. I actually already did the ancestry test. I did that a long time ago. Yeah, haha. Blonde hair and blue eyes is not special. Not particularly. Yeah, my hair is like sandy blonde now. It's like brownish blonde now. Like Jaime Lannister from season 1. That's the same color hair I have. Your hair is dark brown with a blonde spot? Huh. Oh, and I forgot to mention I'm pale as fuck. Like I'm not like pink pale. Like when my skin's pinkish. I'm like milky Targaryen pale. Like Targaryens from the books, not from the show. That's like my skin tone. Actually, Edward Collins, his skin tone's not far off from what mine is. I can't tan. I can be outside in the sun for like maybe 2 hours before I start to turn red. Like I can't tan. I'm just fucking cursed as milky white fucking albino. Wall of Death, people also made jokes about... People made fun of me in that way, too, a little bit. Me and my friends would pick on each other, you know, and they'd call me Twilight, or more offensive thing because of my hair color and eye color and skin color. I don't want to say it. It probably demonetized if I say it. Most pale people are like pinkish. I didn't get that for whatever reason. I just got like straight white. With like a... I don't know, my veins are like greenish blue. So it's like there's no undertone on my skin. It's just fucking white. I hate it. I get lots of vitamin D though. That's a benefit. Like, pale people like me, we only have to go outside for like 15 minutes a day to get the full dose of vitamin D. If you're like tan, you need a lot longer time in the sun to get vitamin D. You're Lakota and you hold a tan well. Yeah, the native skin tone is pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. I'm kind of envious, to be honest with you. I hate, like, being outside and having to worry about fucking skin cancer and shit. You know, it's weird that I'm really pale. I also don't have any freckles at all. I got moles, but not freckles. Most pale people have freckles as well. I generally prefer, like, darker skin tones. I think they look better. But that's probably just because they're different from me that I think they look better, right? Yeah, I know. When I was growing up, I went to a dermatologist, and he basically said, like, there's a pretty significant chance that I'll have skin cancer by the time I'm 50. So, yeah, that sucks. I'm always, like, checking the moles on my body. Like, at least once a month, I, like, obsessively check the moles to make sure they haven't changed. Because, like, I'm not particularly, healthy. Like, I don't eat well or anything like that, so I wouldn't be surprised if I would get cancer. That'd be terrible, but your grandma died of skin cancer? Yeah, that's sad. Well, the boomers didn't have the same, like, caution with the sun. You know, they would sit in the tanning bed all the time, and they'd be on the beach with no sunblock on the Gulf of Mexico, and they'd turn fucking lobster red every weekend. They just didn't. There wasn't as much, like, safety precautions they took, and a lot of older women, especially, they get skin cancer because back in their day it was like fashion to be extremely tan, right? Like just leathery fucking brown, orange tan. Oh, El Salvador, huh? It's really hot there. That makes sense. Skin irritants are likely to cause skin cancer. I know about that too. I mean, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do about that. Like like if I have a certain pair of pants that irritates me or something, like what am I supposed to do? You know? Wear sunscreen if you're about to be outside for a long time. I generally don't because usually when I'm outside, I'm moving. Like when I'm moving, I don't burn. It's only when I stay still that's when I burn the fuck up. Right? So like, yeah, if I was going to play fucking golf or something, God forbid, golf sucks. But if I was going to be like stationary outside in the sun, I'd probably put sunblock, but it's pretty rare. I'm usually when I'm out in the sun, I'm walking, I'm moving. Probably a good idea to stay in the north. Yeah, I got lucky that I was born here in the land of the ice and snow, because if I was like from a tropical region, I'd be fucking dead already. Your original teeth have been replaced by shark teeth. Dentures. What the fuck? Are you being serious? Hold on a second. Sorry, I had to mute. I think my Hills Have Eyes neighbors are outside being rowdy. Never wore sunscreen for anything? Wow. You're from the South. That's hard to believe. Never really burnt too bad. Yeah, I don't like sunscreen at all. It makes me feel oily. Sunscreen is nasty. I prefer not to use it. Well, guys, I have to go support my nicotine addiction at the gas station, so probably gonna call it quits. I'm not drunk either, so it's fine. I'm about to get off though. You're Lakota? I don't really know the difference between like individual native tribes. Like I don't know if there's like genetic difference or whatever. I mean, I know they all had different like ways of life, but I don't know if they like each native tribe looks different or something. You know, I don't have that much knowledge about it. All right, fellas. Good talk. I gotta take my dog on a walk. Bravo. Have a good rest of your life. Oh yeah, I also should say thank you to Paul, Dubsopotamus, and Dungeon Master for the donations. Thank y'all for the money. The $35 and the $20 from Dungeon Master. Very fucking nice of you. Hold on. I'm checking the fucking... Dude, that little button lights up every time I talk about it. I swear to God, it's fucking listening to me. Yeah, it's doing it right now. That's fucking weird. I don't like that. Anyways, have a good rest of your life, fellas.